Hey guys, welcome back to the Michael Pro channel. We're here at the Donegal Racing Garage and we're gonna do something today that everybody needs to do. That's right, rotating your tires. Now, usually people do this when they get an oil change, but if you're sick of paying the mechanics an extra 15, 20 bucks, this is something you could easily do in your own garage with our Michael Pro tools. So we have everything set out here. Let's get to work. The first thing to do after you jack your car up in the air is to use jack stands. Now, we all know somebody that works on their car with only a service jack, but it's very important to use jack stands. Every once in a while, service jacks fail. These are a lot more reliable. We don't want anyone to get hurt. So without further ado, got our car in the air. Slide our Michael Pro jack stands underneath the pinch welds here. Nice and secure. Each car has its own specific jack points, so it's very important that you look up your own make and model and find out where those are to make sure you won't do any damage. The next thing is to get our current wheel off. Now, some people crank down their lug nuts way too tight, so to get them off, we're going to use our Michael Pro breaker bar set. With this breaker bar, we're going to be using a socket from our Michael Pro lug nut socket set. These sockets are really important when changing your wheels because they're coated in this plastic on the outside that protects your rim every time you take a lug nut on and off. With all these loose lug nuts, this would be a perfect opportunity to use our Michael Pro magnetic tool tray. Now that we've got our lug nuts off, we can remove this tire, and then we'll get our tire that we've already taken off of the other side of the car. Now that we have our wheel on, we're gonna reinstall our lug nuts. And instead of just torquing them down randomly with a breaker bar, we're gonna use our Michael Pro torque wrench to make sure that the settings are exactly what they're supposed to be from the manufacturer. So we're gonna pop on our Michael Pro lug nut socket, and then down here to adjust our torque, loosen this. We can then spin our knurled handle up to 80, tighten that down to lock it into place, and then we can start installing our lug nuts. Once you get it snug, press up on this, and once you hear it click, right there, then you know you're at the perfect torque setting. So after this first one, don't forget to jump across in star pattern. That way your wheel gets tightened down evenly. After all 5 lug nuts are tight and all 4 tires are rotated, you can safely remove your jack stands, lower the car, and hit the road knowing Michael Pro has your back.